Hello everyone and welcome back to LLD. I'm Liv's Love and today I am going to be doing my themed video for you guys. But first things first, I wanted to bring in a little surprise for you.
Hi, I'm Liv. I'm joining LLD today.
Yes, so today this is my beautiful little munchkin, if you couldn't tell. She's the one that's always popping in and out while I have to stop my videos. So today our big surprise and our big theme makeup video is SpongeBob. In honor of the Makeup Erasers collaboration with SpongeBob, I went ahead and got these magic erasers. We are wearing our matching SpongeBob shirts.
It says
and best year ever. And today I've got everything I need in my SpongeBob makeup case. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started. Makeup Eraser actually did their collab, like they just launched this collab with SpongeBob, and they launched these makeup erasers on September 4th. I saw on the website. So I am a avid SpongeBob lover. I watch SpongeBob. I am one of those devoted fans that's still watching the new ones, even though the die-hard fans are all like, no, the old ones were better. Yes, the old ones had more classics to it, but I still watch the new ones. I even got Liv into watching the new ones too, so we watch SpongeBob together a lot. So for today's video, I have SpongeBob makeup brushes, which my lighting is actually making this, like, there we go. So you guys can see that a little bit better. And so I've got my SpongeBob makeup brushes I will be using today. And of course, when the HipDot had their collab with SpongeBob, I got the SpongeBob makeup palette.
And I got the SpongeBob lip gloss.
SpongeBob lip glosses and the SpongeBob Sandy Cheeks blush and bronzer. And so I got that whole package. The only thing that I didn't get from the HipDot SpongeBob collab was the face masks. I opted not to do those because at the time I really wasn't into doing face masks, and also I usually stick to gel mask or mud mask, and I don't usually use sheet masks, so that's why I chose to go that direction. And I'm going to be using also something new. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty foundation today, and in my last makeup video that I did, I was talking about how I always end up having like this yellow face when I do my foundation. And so today I got the Huda Beauty in Gingerbread 430 Neutral. So I'm going to see if the neutral color is better for my skin tone on my chest, so that everything looks a little bit more smooth, looks a little bit more cohesive. And then I'm also going to be trying out the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. It's called Boeing, I believe. And the picture that I saw for this on Ulta, it was like super cute. It almost looks like a pencil. So I'm going to be trying that out today for a new concealer. And then as well as my sponge here, I've used this once before, but it's such a cute sponge and it's purple, and I just felt like it went with our overall SpongeBob theme today. So I'm going to be using that as well, along with these Eyeliner London Serenity Blue Lashes. I thought the blue lashes would be really, really good for trying to get like that ocean blue, like an ocean blue kind of look to go along with the eye look that I'm doing today. And so we're just gonna make it, have fun with it, do something cute.
She has an eyeshadow primer that can help her with her eyeshadow.
Yes, that will give me lots of pigment with the eyeshadow that I'm gonna be using. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my face with the, the Tula Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. going to use that. I've used that in one of my previous makeup videos. So I'm going to prime my face and do my eyebrows off camera using the same products that I normally use. If you want to know what those are, send me a message or a comment in my comment section below, or you can check out one of my previous videos that I can link for you guys below. And I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup, or not my makeup, my eyebrows and prime my face off camera, and then I will come right back and I will get into my eyeshadow. Okay, I am done doing my eyebrows. I've prepped my eyelids, and so now we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. And here is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Very pretty colors. I'm going to be using this yellow and this pink and red, and then some of this. Now, if you can take a guess why, I am going to be using the yellow because who's yellow?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is yellow. And I'm going to be using pink because who's pink?
Patrick.
Patrick is pink. I'm going to be using red because who's red?
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. And I'm going to be using that teal color for my inner corners because who's teal? He's grumpy. I hate everybody.
Squidward.
Squidward. There we go. And so I'm going to be using all of those colors today. I'm going to start with the yellow. And since I am kind of yellow, that my undertone is a bit yellow, I'm going to use that from my crease all the way up to my eyebrow. And as you can tell already, look at that. Look at that pigment right there.
Wow.
Right? So I'm going to be using that. It's very pigmented. And I am using the, I think I have it right here. I am using the Milani eyeshadow primer Liv had mentioned, sorry. And so she had mentioned that. And so I use that primer because it gives me the most color out of the eyeshadows that I use, I feel. I used to use a white, and I do have a white eyeshadow primer. However, I don't use it as much as I used to because I don't want all that color. I like the way my skin tone goes with the colors that I use. So let me just pat this on, using that, like I said, from the crease all the way up to my eyebrow. Super pigmented, but I love that. It's super pretty. And then my lighting, I got some new lighting, you guys. I got some new light. And it's so pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And so I am going to be getting a lot of great color payout from this because my light is just giving me all of this color. Okay, so I used the yellow shade, Best Shade Ever. That was the brighter yellow shade here. Sorry, baby. And now I'm going to use just a little bit of imagination to give my crease a little definition. And so going in with just a little bit of that. And it's like a gold yellow shade. And so it's going to give me like some golden yellow shade right in my crease. I don't want to add too much, but just enough. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to see what this look is going to turn into?
Mm-hmm.
And I am using the Araceli Grande blending brush. And so I got this in one of my Ipsy bags actually, and I'm loving it so far. I think I've used it once, one other time. And so it's a really nice brush. It's very nice. But I wanted to be able to use like a good eyeshadow blending brush because as you can see, my SpongeBob brushes don't have the best blending brushes, but I'm definitely going to use this compact brush for scissors, please. Safety. Thank you. I'm going to be using that compact eyeshadow brush for my my lid for our Squidward color because I feel like it'll do a better job at packing in those shadows into my eyelids. So as you can tell, I actually have not opened any of this yet. And so, Liv, you can have the Squidward brush if you like.
I'll do that.
You want to keep it?
Yes.
Okay, you can have that one.
I like Squidward because in one of the episodes of SpongeBob, he went like, I hate everyone. That was the good part because SpongeBob and Sandy were doing karate. And SpongeBob and Sandy said that they like karate and karate. And then Mr. Krabs said, I love money. And then the part of Squidward, he says, I hate everyone.
Yeah, he does say that.
Yeah, and his two morons are SpongeBob and Patrick.
Okay, so here are the scissors. Safety. Okay, and so now I'm going to go in. I'm going to take this Morphe brush. I think I want to use the Morphe brush. Yes, I'm going to take this Morphe brush that came in one of the packages that I got with their colors. And actually, I need the scissors one more time. I'm just going to grab those really, really quick because there's one hair that's actually like sticking out on me on this. And I just want to snip that away. Already all done. Okay, and so now I'm going to go in with Wombo. And who does Wombo represent?
Wombo is Patrick.
I Wombo, you Wombo, he, she, me, Wombo. Okay, I'm going to take the shade Wombo, which is a light pink color. I'm actually going to put that on just underneath the crease. I want that a little bit on my eyelid. So I'm actually going to turn off my lighting because not that my lighting isn't great, but I just want my camera to be able to pick up as much as possible. And so I'm putting that Wombo color right underneath the crease so I can get a light little shade there. I'm going to put a little bit more so we can really see it. And you see that? Look at that.
Wow, it looks so pinkish.
It's pinkish and it's cute, huh?
Yeah. It's one thing I really like about SpongeBob is because, like that episode I mentioned a few minutes ago, that he does I like karate, I like karate and stuff. I like that because of that episode of SpongeBob. I really enjoyed watching that episode of SpongeBob.
You know, I like the one where it's I Heart Dancing. And SpongeBob's got his little dance that he does. And Squidward's all like, that's not dancing. And it goes, and you do that dance all the time. It's so funny that she does that. Yeah. Okay, so I just finished using Wombo. And as you can see, I have it a little bit more on one eye. I might add a smidge more on this one. And now I'm going to go in with the shade Penny Pincher. And who's Penny Pincher?
Penny Pincher is Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs, because he's so cheap and he loves money. So I'm going to go in with Penny Pincher. I'm going to take that shade and I'm actually going to put that on my lid from the middle to the outside. So as you can see, Penny Pincher is very pigmented. Look at that.
Whoa.
It's so red.
Yeah.
It's such a I don't want to call it like a cherry red, but it's like a really, really good red.
You might start using it around, don't you?
I might. But I'm just going from the middle of my eyelid to the outer part of my eyelid. Very pretty colors. And that was one thing that I really, really loved about the SpongeBob palette that HipDot came out with. Like, it wasn't some cheap palette that you got and you just had all this fallout and you didn't have a whole lot of pigment. It's really nice shades. They're easy to blend and I love the palette. And so I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Nude Rich palette just because the only shade that's darker in this one that I would use is Advanced Darkness. And as you can see, it has some shimmer shades in it. And so I wanted to go in with the Nude Rich palette and just use this really dark purple shade because I want to deepen up that ends. You guys know how I am when it comes to my eyes. I'm always trying to create some sort of smoky look, and so I'm going to just dab into that shade, and I'm going to dab that on the ends, on the corner of my eye. And I'm going to blend that out. And that's going to give it a deep effect. And it's going to give it that smoky eye blended look. Because like I have a huge pop of color, which is great. I have a huge pop of color on my lid right here. But if you look over here, you see how it's like, it's darker right here. It blends, and I'm just blending it out to give it that gradient and that smoky eye look on my eyelid. And that's what I'm always going for because I feel like it just makes the look complete, cohesive. It looks like you put a whole lot of effort into it. And I love the way that it looks when I do it. My little munchkin over here is going to be a makeup person herself. I can already tell she's a girly girl. She loves to do her makeup, even if it's pretend, because I don't let her wear makeup a whole lot. She's only a little girl, and little girls don't need to be having a whole lot of makeup, but she wanted to sit in on my SpongeBob themed makeup video today. And how could I say no to that face? Look at it.
I'm really excited to actually be on one of my mommy's makeup videos.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm all done with my eyeshadow. I am going to use, let me see here. I'm leaning towards one or two of these colors. What do you think? Because remember we talked about I'm going to use the Squidward color for my inner corners, right?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking for my eyelid in the middle right here, I'm not sure. Should I use Jumpin' Jellyfish to include the jellyfish, or should I keep it with like the coral or tree dome color? We're gonna let her pick today.
Use use that one.
You think I should use this one, the tree dome color? Okay.
And put a little of
Like mix it with maybe Jumpin' Jellyfish?
Yeah.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, here are the colors again. She suggested that I use this tree dome color, which is a nice beige. It's like a shimmery beige. And mix it a little bit with this pink Jumpin' Jellyfish color, which I don't think is a half bad idea. So, can I have the flat SpongeBob brush? I think it's Patrick. Yes. Thank you. So I'm going to use this flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up Tree Dome and a little dab of Jumpin' Jellyfish, but not too much because that Jumpin' Jellyfish is super pigmented. Tap off the excess and put that on the inside. And these shimmers are just as pigmented as the mattes. I can tell you that right now. Okay, what do you think?
Whoa, I didn't expect it to be that pretty.
That is pretty. Nice choice.
That really goes a lot. That goes really good with the color of your skin tone.
Oh, thank you.
It almost blends in.
Well, we don't want it to blend in too much. We still want to see it, right?
Yeah, because if we blend it in too much, how are people going to see the beauty on your eyes?
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so that part is all finished. I've got my shadow on. I'm going to take just a little bit of that tree dome on the ends, and I'm going to put that right underneath my eye. You guys know how tricky that part always is because I always get it in my eye. And then I'm going to take, oh, yeah, there it is. I got it, so I'm going to move in my eye.
You want me to blow it out?
Oh, no, thank you. I got it. I'm going to,
Can I have it?
well, I'm going gonna keep the Spongebob brush, but you can keep the Squidward brush, and I might even let you keep the Sandy Cheeks brush. I'm going to use a little bit of the Penny Pincher color for Mr. Krabs, and I'm gonna put that from the middle out on my lower lash line.
It's really important that you guys try not to get the eyeshadow into your eyes because it could damage your eyes.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, it's on accident because you're trying to get it under that
Put
part
that
of
to the side.
Really close to
Grab a little of this purple. Put that right underneath because we want that to be blended and cohesive with that top part of our eyelid. Put that over here. And then I'm going to take my Araceli brush and we're just gonna blend that a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. Now, who is the one color we didn't do yet?
Squidward.
Squidward. So I am going to take my other end of my Jeffree Star brush here. Normally I would use like a pointed tapered brush, but I'm just going to go ahead and use my Jeffree Star JS7 brush that I usually use for my eyebrows. And I'm going to take Angry Tentacles. That's this teal shimmery color right here. It's a nice pop of blue. I'm going to take a little bit of that. And I'm just going to brush that right in my inner corners. Just like that. See?
Ooh, I like that shimmery color.
Yeah, that's a pretty one, huh?
Yeah. One of the things I really like about blue is that it can be shimmery and very pretty, especially on my mommy's eyes.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, all done. Let me put this back on. Our eyes are now finished. Thank you. And now I'm going to do my eyeliner. Not yet. I'm going to do my eyeliner off camera, and then I will be right back to do my foundation and my concealer so I can show you guys how the Huda Beauty and the Benefit Boeing look on my eyes and my my face. And then that way you guys will be able to see how that looks. So we'll be right back in just a second. Okay, we're back. Well, I'm back. My little munchkin. It's time for dinner. So she's off eating dinner. And I'm going to go ahead and go and continue on with my video. And that just tells you how late it is. So it's one of those like makeup days right now that like my makeup is coming out really, really good. And the only thing I'm probably going to do is take a couple of pictures and then like wash it off. Which is fine, you know, with quarantine, you're not really going much of anywhere. So it's totally okay, but it's just turning into one of those days where like my eyeshadow's on point. My eyebrows, like I got my eyeliner so legit right now. And I can't get this package open for the Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna open it upside down. And that's what it looks like. It says 1 to 2 pumps for full coverage. I was going to use the purple sponge from Super Sponge where it's silicone and the sponge kind of rolled up into one. So you're not using as much product. However, I am more partial to the e.l.f. blending sponge. And so I'm going to be using that just because I like my foundations to have a more natural type of look and natural type of finish. And of course, everybody and their mom wants to make opening things so complicated for me right now. To the point where I feel like I can't even get this open now. And I brought the scissors, so I was prepared for this video, you guys. Come on. Come on, Huda Beauty. I want to get into the foundation. I'm struggling trying to just get it open. I will be right back. Okay, let's try this again. So there is the foundation. I'm sure you guys have mostly seen it before, especially those of you that are makeup enthusiasts such as myself. And also, you know, you gotta pump it a couple times before you actually get something out. Okay, so there is the color, looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and with my sponge and just dab some of that on my face in my normal spots that I use it in. It does have a scent to it that I'm noticing. It's almost like, it has like a perfumey type scent. I'm not good when it comes to trying to like label scents. And the reason why I'm not good at it is because I am actually allergic to perfumes. For those of you that haven't watched my videos before, when I did the Curlsmith video, it was like too strong for me to handle. So I don't actually use all of the Curlsmith line together anymore. I do it like separate if I'm going to use their products, just because the smell is so strong that I can't handle using all of them together anymore. And whoa, I see what the hype was about. Like, that's a really, I'm gonna turn on my light here and see if I can get a better color, because you know it's nighttime and it's like bathroom lighting. But this like is looking really good. I like the shade a lot. I'm going to have to see how it looks in my pictures, because that's usually when I can tell that I have yellow face. But so far, like, this is like going on very nicely. I can see what the hype is with Huda Beauty's foundation, why everybody uses it. I can't remember, but I think I saw a video once that said that you have to work with the foundation like relatively quickly, like not too quickly, but quickly enough so that it doesn't like stay in one spot on you, because it just sets like that good. And I think they might have been one of the foundations that they talked about. I think for sure the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, I think that one for sure, like, you have to work with really quickly because it sets like really fast. But this foundation is looking so good. I am loving this, and even though I'm staying home, I just want to see the full-on blending power of this even on my neck, because I want to see how it goes in with my chest. And if this is a better match to me, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna become like my new favorite foundation. And that will tell me right there that the lady, when I was first trying to like get into using foundations more regularly, when I was trying to figure out what my undertone was off when she said that I have a yellow undertone. That it's like a very mild yellow and I'm more of a neutral undertone. But we shall see how this comes out. I feel like it's oxidizing a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I'm feeling like. Like, it might be just a hair too dark for my skin, but it's totally fine. We're gonna work with it. Here is the Benefit Boeing concealer. I got it in the shade, I think that's OC01, C01 maybe. That's what it says on here. I'd have to look and double check, but of course I will list the products that I've used today in my video in my description box below. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and It seems like a really good color, actually. Like, not too light, not too dark. It's definitely going on, like, really thick. Like, it's going on pretty thick. And this, what is this called? I can't even think right now. Not even gonna lie. But the wand, there we go. The wand is not picking up a whole lot of product, so you almost feel like you have to keep dipping in to the bottle. You have to keep dipping into there just so you can get the product out. So that's different. Just go ahead and blend that in and see if it goes well with this foundation as well. Now, this claims to be a cakeless concealer with a cushion tip, smooth application, blends seamlessly. And as we all probably know, the Tarte concealer was supposed to be cakeless as well. Or creaseless, I should say, creaseless. And that ended up not being the case. It creased up quite a bit. If you're gonna put something like that on the packaging to try to sell it, at least don't let it crease up as bad as it did. Like, it creased up so bad. I think it only has like maybe 3 stars on Ulta's website, so. Now I do a little swipe like this just to clean up the eyeshadow that we did on our eyes. Well, my eye. Get in there as much as possible. It's kind of tacky. It's like the brush or the sponge is not like smoothly going over as I'm tapping it. It's kind of tacky. It's like pulling on the sponge just a little bit, which just tells you just how thick it actually is. From what I can tell, it doesn't have a smell, but at the same time, you know, the Huda Beauty is like really, the scent is strong. But that did blend really nicely. I'm not getting any creasing so far. So I'm going to go ahead and set this, because if it's not going to crease, then we don't want it to continue to. We don't want it to crease, and we want it to set really nicely. I'm going to look at this. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. Now, I'm not entirely sure if it's the sugar that I ate today, because quarantine, be making people eat sugar, be making people fat. At least the average person, at least me, I should say, because, you know, some people are taking quarantine to be like making full body makeovers over here, okay? And kudos to them. I wish I had the discipline to do that. However, at the moment, I do not. So, it could be the sugar that I ate today, because I ate some cookie cups from the Dirty Cookie. Or it could be the foundation. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I will have to continue to use it to find out, but I am breaking out a little bit already. It could be a combination of things, I'm not even gonna lie. It could definitely be like a combination of things. Because I was a little bit curious that the Tula primer might have broken me out when I first used it, and it's supposed to have like good skin qualities to it, like ingredients to it. It could be the foundation that's breaking me out right now. It's not like uncommon, because I do have pretty sensitive skin. I've been using my face mask. I was having a minor breakout earlier today because I also had a cookie cup yesterday. Don't judge me. And so that could be contributing towards me breaking out and my skin being a little bit more sensitive. I'm still trying to drink my water. Some of you guys know, and some of you that follow me on Instagram know, I've been trying to be somewhat healthier, at least with, you know, just cutting a little bit of things out at a time and doing things like that. But it's been extremely difficult, you know, trying to get that motivation, trying to get that discipline to be able to just be like, okay, I'm not going to eat this today. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So kudos to all of you that are sticking to a routine, are sticking to eating better, are sticking to trying to reach your goals and to better yourself inside and out, because some of us struggle with it really, really badly, and it can be tough to try to deal with that, you know? So I've been trying to drink my water. I'm trying to get back into drinking my gallon of water a day. I generally drink at least a half gallon. With everything that's going on, it's been kind of hard to just like want to drink water. Like, I don't feel thirsty, so you're kind of forcing yourself to still drink a whole lot of water. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So here is the powder done on my face. I actually really love how it looks, but you can see I'm getting some spots here. Like I said, that could be related to my diet for today. And then I'm getting a little bit right here, but I started to notice that before I put the foundation on. So, you know, foundation, even though it's supposed to be like helping with your skin imperfections, like I have a dark spot here that you can't see, and I have a dark spot here that you really can't see. But even though makeup is supposed to enhance and help cover some things up, it's still like sometimes will make certain things that stand out. And I feel like for me, that includes any breakouts that I might have. It's kind of tends to stand out. So anyways, enough with the heavy. I am going to go in with my It's My Ray Ray palette for my contour today, just because I don't have a contour powder for this and I really want to get the full look of the makeup today. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my Sandy Cheeks brush. Actually, you know what? Let me go get my contour brush. That's like the only thing I did not grab. Let me grab my contour brush. Okay, so I am taking, you can see just how much I've been using this. I'm taking this mocha shade right here and just going to contour that into my cheek here. I just washed this brush, so it's like doesn't have as much as it normally would on it, but that's okay because I don't need like a super heavy contour today anyway, and it's definitely going on. So I'll just blend that in like this. Give some definition. And I'm gonna take a little bit and just go around my forehead here, because we know how I feel about that. My fish is going crazy. My fish doesn't like me. And he pretends like he's dead sometimes to make me feel like he's gone. And then he moves and he'll be like, haha, I'm still here. It's like, really? You have nothing better to do than to trick me? And honestly, he really doesn't, you know. He's a fish. He doesn't go anywhere. He sits in here all day. I feed him. And that's his life. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little crazy. Okay, so done with that. So now, the fun part, I'm going to go in with my Sandy Cheeks blush and bronzer. And with this one too, I'm actually going to do the blush first. I normally would do the bronzer first, but I'm going to do the blush first because I'm going to use the same Sandy Cheeks brush, which is funny because I didn't even realize Sandy Cheeks. So this blush actually is really, really pigmented. I've used it before. And so I'm just going to take a very light dab, just like that. Like, look at that. It's already on my cheeks, and I barely dabbed anything on my face. Whew. Definitely getting some color in there. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the bronzer right here. There's definitely quite a bit of fallout that comes with this. I actually have not used this bronzer before because I felt like it was a little too light for my skin tone, but it's definitely working pretty good. And bronzer is just meant to bring a little bit of warmth back to the face, you know. You're putting all these products on your face, and it's just meant to warm everything back up, make you look very natural and full of life. Okay, don't want to add too much of that. So there's my Sandy Cheeks blush and bronzer. I feel like my camera is picking up too much on this new light that I have. I don't know if it's because it's contrasting with the yellow light that's already naturally in here, and it's giving me this clear blue like light in here. So I don't know if it has something to do with that, but yeah. Okay, so now I am going to actually I was going to do the blue lashes to go with this theme, but you know, quarantine, it's dark, it's like 7:40 at night, and honestly, I'm gonna be realistic. I don't want to put glue lashes on my eyes. You guys know how I feel about glue lashes. I prefer magnetic lashes. I was just gonna do the blue lashes for fun, but I think I'm gonna save that for another video. I'll probably just do my mascara, which is the Duce Bombastic Lash Volumizer Mascara. So I will put that on my eyes momentarily. And before I get into that, I am going to get into the lip glosses. It's the Jellyfish 3-pack lip gloss set from the Spongebob as well. So I'm going to put actually some lip liner on before I put this on. I actually almost forgot to do my highlight because I haven't actually been doing highlight lately. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is the Radiant from the It's My Ray Ray palette as well. I'm just going to do just a little touch of highlight here. It's very subtle. That's why I love it. It's not too crazy. It's just enough to give me some sheen. Like so much so that you can barely even tell it's there. Just sweep that down my nose. Cupid's bow. I'm gonna get just a smidge more over here. And a smidge more there. So barely anything on my face, just enough. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Perfect Precision Lip Liner from LA Girl. It's the chocolate shade that I've been favoring. I'm just gonna outline like I normally do. Nothing perfect. Just enough to give it a little hint of color. And then I'm gonna go in with this gold shade here, because I didn't do a whole lot of SpongeBob color. So I'm gonna go in with this gold shade that's called Feelin' Pineapple. Look at that. I'm gonna get a little bit of this gold shimmer shade and put that right on my lips. As you can tell, I actually haven't used this before either. I think my little assistant is done with the dinner. Okay, my assistant is back. And I finished putting the gold shade Feelin' Pineapple on my lips. And since she is back and finished with her dinner, we are going to put Sea Star Gazer on her lips. It's this pretty pink shade. And it looks extremely pink, but let's see how it is on her lips. Ooh, relax your lips. That is a gorgeous shade for you. Just a little hint of pink. Very nice.
I don't exactly see it.
It's like a clear pink. So this would be really, really good if you want to use it like with a lip liner for us adults. And really, really good if you want to use it for a child because it's just a pink clear lip gloss. No, you can't keep it. This is part of my Spongebob collection, silly girl. Okay, I'm just going to spray my face now. Oh, thank you. With my Urban Decay setting spray.
I'm really glad that she put lip gloss on me. I'm really glad that she said yes.
Oh, yeah, little fan over there. Okay, face is done. I'm going to put on, where did my mascara go? There it is. My Duce mascara. I'm going to put some of that on.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. My number one supporter over here.
We are really funny people. We like to play around a lot. We really like makeup.
Yeah, makeup is something that we enjoy having fun with together.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, she has her little play makeup cosmetic set that she likes to use for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I, of course, do my makeup for real. But we like to spend time in the bathroom together, just doing our makeup sometimes when we're not doing other things.
This one time when she was doing her makeup in the bathroom, I decided to come in the bathroom. Get my play makeup, come in the bathroom and do steps while she did her makeup. You remember that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
That was really fun, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why it was fun is because I never did it before. So it felt awesome to actually be doing pretend makeup on my face with my mommy.
Mm-hmm.
We are back.
We are back, and this is the finished look. What do you think? I think it came out pretty good. You?
Isn't it beautiful?
I feel like this came out really, really good. So y'all know I'm gonna be taking some selfies. Cause I feel cute. Can you tell? I feel like I look good.
I can tell you feel good.
I do feel good. My hair's a little bit wet because I just sprayed it so I could fluff it out a little bit. But yeah, I feel like this look came out great. It was a great way to celebrate this a collaboration with Makeup Eraser and Spongebob. And I am going to be showing you guys really, really quickly when I do it. Me taking off the makeup using one of my makeup erasers from the Spongebob collaboration. And so I'm excited to try these out actually because I do really love makeup eraser. You can just wet it and it takes off your makeup. You don't need to use any type of makeup remover. I'm not one that likes to put excess oils on my face, and so having the makeup erasers to take that makeup off of my face has been something that's really great. It saves me a ton of money because I don't have to go and buy makeup remover wipes, and so this is really, I'm really excited to use this because it also goes along with our favorite show. So really quick, as we get ready to sign off on this video, I just want to say, give this video a like if you enjoyed our little collaboration here and having my little munchkin in our video today. Give this video a like and a thumbs up, and if you can, subscribe to my channel because I am going to be playing a game At the end of my hair video that I uploaded, I hinted at the fact that I was going to do this theme makeup video for you guys, and also that I'm going to be having a game. So if you're not already, follow me on Instagram at livsmom625, and I am going to be asking some questions of you guys to see what makeup looks you guys want to see, what colors you would like to have me use to do my makeup. And it will not only help me in using the palettes that I have, but it also helped me expand and work on using different colors instead of the neutrals that I've been sticking to. So if you want to join in on my game and my questions and give me some random colors for me to do my makeup with, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and I will be putting up links for those soon. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching Livs Loves Davis on YouTube, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Make sure to subscribe. Bye.
Okay, I'm getting ready for bed. It's been about an hour and a half since I finished doing my face, and it still looks pretty good. You know, it hasn't been that long. I am breaking out a little bit on my face though, and I think part of it is because there's so much scent to the Huda Beauty foundation that I think is irritating my skin, and it's definitely starting to irritate my nose. And I really wanted this one to work out, but I might end up having to send it back, unfortunately, because I can't take the smell. So I am going to wash off my face using one of my Spongebob makeup erasers. I'm going to go ahead and use the Spongebob one and take it out. Oh, look, and it's like you're supposed to put it on his face, I'm guessing, because the makeup erasers have two sides to it. One side is like the microfiber type side that you use to wash your face off, and then the other side is more of like a buffing type side. I have not tried the other side of the makeup erasers, but I usually just use the one side. So I'm gonna rub this as best I can, because it doesn't like soak up water like a normal towel would. Squeeze that out so that is kind of wet, and I'm just going to use that to take off the makeup. So I'm wiping it on Spongebob's poor face, but just going to take that off and see just how much is coming off in just a few swipes and wipes of it. Like, it's really taking off the makeup, you know. And that Huda Beauty foundation is so full coverage. I could see why people would like it, but I don't normally do super full coverage like that. I usually do like buildable coverage, and so next time I use it, I probably won't use so much, to be honest with you, because I don't like to put on too much on my face. But it is taking off everything super easy, just like I thought it would, because I love the makeup erasers. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I don't get sponsors just yet. So if you want to sponsor me, then let me know. Send me an email through my business email. It's in the description box. But yes, so it takes everything off. That's why I love it so much. So it looks good. And then I will use my Foreo, not sure how to pronounce that, but I'll be using my cleanser here along with the Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser from Murad. I love this because when my face starts to break out from wearing the makeup, it definitely cleans everything up. I will be using the Clean and Clear Essentials Deep Cleaning Toner. And so that just helps even more with keeping my skin clear after using foundation, and like when I'm having a bad breakout from what I'm eating or not drinking enough water, all of those things, it helps to kind of keep everything at bay. And then on top lately, I've been putting, after the toner dries, the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask from Youth to the People. And so it's an overnight sleeping mask. I usually put that on my face. Just to give my face the moisture that it needs, and the hydration that it needs, and all that stuff. It's got vitamin C in it, and some other things I can't pronounce. But this I got through my Ipsy bag as well, so I use that to to help my face to replenish overnight. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking off my makeup and get ready for bed, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night or day or whenever you're watching this video, and try to stay positive and to keep doing what you feel is going to be good for you, even if other people don't want to follow along with you. It's really important to just make sure that you're staying healthy physically, mentally, and just making sure that you're taking care of yourself. So